Hello, this is the lock-picking lawyer. The lock I have for you today is the Abus Model D10 dimple lock. It's in a Euro profile cylinder. I'm going to attempt to pick this and gut it to show you what's inside. The lock has 6 active pins coming from the top here, and then another 4 passive pins coming from the bottom. Now, normally passive pins don't do a whole lot with respect to pick resistance, but in this case, because they're directly opposed to the active pins, once you drop into a false set, those passive pins pop up a little bit and restrict your access to the active pins. So it makes it a little bit more difficult. So let me start and we'll see how it goes. Okay, nothing from the first pin. The second pin gave me a little bit of a click and my pick is stuck. Okay, now I'm on to 3. 3's lifting up a lot, it's really smooth, like probably a standard pin. And we just dropped into a false set. Number 4, I'm actually getting my access to it restricted because of the passive pins, so I have to let off the tension a little bit. And there we go, I got under him, getting counter rotation, and he's set. 5, counter rotation as well. And he's set. And then 6 is set as well. Now this lock is picked right now, you can tell by the angle of the core, but I actually can't turn it anymore. And I was trying to figure out why that was, looking for hidden pins and things like that, until I accidentally bumped the back of the lock and it turned. Now why it does that, I have no idea. Maybe we'll see when we gut it now. I have not gutted this before, by the way. I have already removed the clips to make this video go a bit faster. So the first thing I'm going to do is try to pull this this core out. Let me change the angle here a little bit to give us a better view. How am I going to do this? There we go. Now I have to be careful because there's pins on both sides here, the active and the passive. And before I put this cylinder down, I'm just going to dump the passive pins into the number 8 slot here, and we can take a look at them in a minute. Okay. Okay, let me adjust the camera angle again. And let's try to gut this. Now this clearly is what was giving me that little spring tension in the back of the lock. I've never seen anything quite like that before. Losing some pieces. The cam setup is very different from any other Euro cylinder I've seen before. But I of course haven't seen a whole lot of them, so that probably doesn't mean much. Okay, I have that out. Let me try to put this down. I lost some of those pins, but they shouldn't matter because that's not the side I picked. Okay, let me start by pulling these driver pins out. I shouldn't need this piece anymore. And Okay, the first pin is a standard. It looks steel, probably for drill resistance. The second pin also looks standard. Let me check these to see if they're magnetic. Yep, they're definitely steel. They're for drill resistance. Sometimes they have different materials in the beginning of the lock, the entrance, just for wear resistance. But that's not the case here. Another standard, number 3. Number 4 is a spool. Number 5 is a spool. Number 6 is a spool. So 3 standards and 3 spools. Let's see what the key pins look like. Number 1 has a spooled top. Same for 2. Same for 3. Same for 4. And the only one that doesn't have a spooled top is number 5, and that has I don't know, a little narrowing, I guess, of the pin at the very top. Let me arrange these passive pins so you can see them a little better. Nothing particularly special about them. So there you have it. That's the innards of the Abus Model D10 dimple lock. 3 standard pins, 3 spooled pins. All key pins except for number 5 have a spooled top, and 5 has just that little bit of a narrowing, the same thing we saw when we pulled apart the D6 the other day. As always, thank you for watching. If you have any comments, please put them below. If you like this video and want to see more, please subscribe. Hopefully I'll have more content coming to you soon. Thank you and have a nice day.